Hello and welcome Math 2413 Calculus 1 students to your Spring 2015 course. My name is Robert DiGiovanni. I'm the instructor for this class. This video orientation is to get you acquainted with a couple of the technology aspects of this class, where you go to check your email that I send, things like that. So hoping that you're a little familiar with the Northwest Vista's main website. What you want to do is click on Login to ACES, and then you'll put in your information here. If you need to get any of this information, I believe you can get your username here and then get your password here. So I'm going to go ahead and log on in. Okay, and this should take you to the ACES main page, and you will click on your courses, and then make sure you're looking at Spring 2015. And scroll down to your class. Now this orientation is for the Math 2413 Calculus 1 Section 19. These are the courses I'm teaching this semester. You can see I've got a Calculus 1 that's you, and then I've got another Cal 1 that I do as an online class. I'm teaching a Cal 2. I'm teaching two of the STEM college algebras, and then a Math for Business 2. So let's click on this course. Your list will show, what you're taking this semester there. Once you click into that, this should bring you to what I'm going to call our Canvas main page. Canvas is the name of the system that we're using here, this learning management system. And all of your courses should have some presence here in Canvas. You can go look at courses, and then you should have a list of the classes you're taking. And hopefully each instructor that you have has made something here in Canvas for the class. So this is what your class looks like for Cal 1. I'm going to take you and look at a couple of things up here. Here's your inbox. So when I send you email, it'll come here. It'll show a little number how many things you have in your inbox. Click on that. On the left side of the screen, you'll see your emails. If it has a little dot next to it, that means you have not looked at it. And then if it has a number here, that means that there's more than one emails in that conversation. So this is a conversation between myself and a student. We've had 15 emails back and forth. All right, so let's say you want to send me an email. You go here, you click Compose New Message, select the class. So this is Math 2413 Section 19. It's a little sluggish here when you do this, so just realize that. Then click here, and what you want to do is send an email to a teacher, so that's me. And then you type in your subject. Just click this box every time you send something to me. Then type in your message. You can also put an attachment here. You can even include a webcam video or something if you wanted to. Then send it. I'm not going to do that. So that's how you send an email to me. This is where you look to see emails I've sent to you. So if I'm ever in class and I'm like, hey, I'm going to send you all an email. It's going to have the review for the exam on it attached to it or something. Then this is where you'd come. Now, some important settings here for Canvas. We have the ability here to modify our email addresses. By default, all the emails that I send to you will come here into this inbox. And officially, this is the way we need to communicate. So if you want to send me an email, it has to come. You have to do it the way I showed you. And if I'm going to send you something, I need to send it here to your inbox. However, you can add an email address, like I added a Yahoo account. You can add another one if you'd like. And what you do, what will happen, I'll show you here, is you can set it up so that if I send you an email or something, that you'll receive it also here at your Yahoo account. That way you know it's something has been sent to you. You can also add a cell phone, so you can receive a text or something that lets you know that your instructor has maybe posted something on the discussion board or something like that. So once you've added alternative stuff, you can come here to notifications, and in notifications you can set your preferences. So for example, if for files, if a new file is added to your course, right, then maybe you want to get an email right away, and maybe you want that to go to your Yahoo account, and maybe let's see, not right away, but maybe at the end of the day send you a text. Or you can do it like at the end of the week, send you a text, something like that. And you can do that for all these different possible activities in your course. Now, the one drawback to this is that if you have multiple courses, right, if you're taking 3 or 4 classes, then these settings that you put here are for every course. You can't do it course by course, unfortunately. That's the way it is. Okay, and then the last thing I'll show you is if you want to change your profile, if you want to add a picture, add a little bio statement or something, you can. Okay, back to your course. All right, what we're looking at here is that main homepage, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch real quick to the student view so it'll look just like it'll look for you. All right. Okay, so this is what you'll see when you come in. It'll have your name up here, and then it'll have the email stuff up here, but for me, it's not going to be there because I'm coming in as a test student. So I'm going to run through this. We got a couple of things over here, but I'm going to just go through this first page. The first thing you'll see here is your orientation video, and that's the video I'm making right now. So right now it's, you know, I haven't made the video. Well, that doesn't make sense. Click on that, and it'll take you to the video you're watching right now. So if later on this semester you need to go back and what did he say in that video about that thing, the exam, and so you can come back and watch it. Then you have the syllabus, your course schedule, course videos, class lecture videos, and then files. So I'm going to take you through each of these. I'm going to start with the syllabus. The syllabus is very important. It's the contract that we have. I will follow the syllabus. I won't stray from it. I expect you to understand these requirements, and if there are any changes, I'll let everyone know, and then I'll make a change officially here. So we are meeting, it's Cal 1 class, it's a 4-hour credit. So we meet Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 o'clock to 2:40 in MLH 120. I believe that is a change. Last week I requested to change that classroom to MLH 120 because I have a class right before this one, and it was in a different building and I was going to have to walk all the way across campus. And as you'll see when we get to class, that I carried quite a bit of equipment with me, so it was just easier to stay in the same classroom for both classes. So that is our classroom, MLH 120. That's Mountain Laurel Hall. Make sure you know where that is before you try and show up the first day. I know parking will be probably crazy and stuff like that, but be on time. Okay, there's some contact information. This is the math department. You probably won't need that, but just in case, if you want to get in touch with the chair of the math department or something, here's where you go, or here's who you call. All right, this is my information. It's my email address. I already showed you that the email is all going to be done through Canvas, but just in case that fails, you have that email address. Just be aware again, I can't stress this enough, do not send me emails through your Yahoo account or Hotmail. We have an automatic filtering system, and a lot of times if you send something from Hotmail or Yahoo, Gmail or something, it's going to get filtered out. I'll never even see it. So go through Canvas to send me emails. My office is in Juniper Hall, room 1110. That's on the first floor. It's kind of hard to get to the first floor in Juniper Hall, so you know, if you're looking for me and you're getting lost or something, just call my cell phone and I'll kind of guide you to where you need to go. Because I provide you my cell phone, that means that you can contact me anytime you'd like if you need some help. All right, that pertains to if you need help finding my office or if you need help on a specific homework problem, whatever it is, I'm here to help you. You just need to reach out. Just make sure that if you send me a text, you include your name, include what class you're in, and then you know, tell me what you need. Now, in addition to contacting me by phone, I have open office hours. So these are times that I will be in my office available to you so you can come in and get help. You're welcome to come in. I've got desks that are out in front of my office that you can sit down, do your homework. I like to usually get a good group of students there on a regular basis that y'all can work together, and then if y'all get stuck on something, y'all can just ask me for help. So I'm there Monday through Thursday, 10 to 11, and I'm there Monday and Wednesday from 1 to 3. So it's actually not very convenient for you because it's a Tuesday, Thursday class. I only have some time in the morning. I don't have any time in the afternoon on Tuesdays, Thursdays. But I'm also there on Fridays, and you can make an appointment with me anytime. And if I can work my schedule around yours, I'd be happy to meet with you. So anyways, the materials you need for the course, we're using the Essential Calculus Early Transcendentals by Stewart. It's the second edition of the book. Here's the ISBN. There's two different ISBNs, same book, but two different ISBNs. So you can pick up that book as soon as possible because you'll have homework out of that book right away. If for some reason you can't get the book right away, you need to get in touch with me or a classmate, make a copy of the homework assignment or something. That way you don't fall behind. Materials, laptop or tablet. I will provide you electronic copies of my lecture notes. To avoid having to print them out and bring them to class, I encourage you to just bring a laptop or a tablet so you can view them in class. I'm not requiring a laptop or tablet, but I'm allowing it in class. So it says optional. And graphing calculator is also optional. You definitely need like a calculator for basic computations, but if you want to make it a graphing calculator, that's fine with me also. Description of the course, what we're going to do. This is a first course in calculus, so we are going to go through differentiation and applications of differentiation. And a lot of that probably doesn't make sense to you right now, so there's no sense in going through it. Prerequisites for the course, you need to have passed pre-cal with a C or better, or have some special permission to be in the class. Here are the objectives of the course. Here are what we expect to do at the end of the class. Standard grading scale here, A, B, C, D, and F. And then here's how the course will be graded. So you're actually going to have quizzes. Now these quizzes will be done in different forms. Sometimes I'll give you in-class quizzes, sometimes they're group quizzes, sometimes they're take-home quizzes, sometimes I'll take a quiz grade just for attendance. So take all those quizzes, maybe drop one at the end of the semester, take the average, that's 20% of your grade. Then you have 3 exams that we do during the semester that are each worth 20%, and then you have a final exam. So notice your homework is not part of your grade, although your homework is something that you have to do. Because if you don't do your homework in Calculus 1, you're probably not going to succeed. You probably know that already with your experience with math, that you have to practice. Okay, so as far as absences are concerned, if you exceed 4 absences in this course, you can be dropped, or I can give you a failing grade. Okay, and if you have any questions about attendance, just click here. Now, what to expect from this course? I'm using a lot of technology to deliver this class. Every class lecture that I do will be recorded and posted on YouTube. I will also supply digital class lecture notes. I'll tell you more about this in class. And then here's an example of a recorded lecture. So let me just show you real quick what I mean by record my lectures.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, so what's happening here is in class, I'm actually writing on my tablet. I'm projecting this onto the board, and I'm recording my voice as I go through these things. So you can see I use different colors, and this is where I do all my examples, where I write down notes and theorems and things like that. And so after the class is over, I upload this video to YouTube, and then you can come back and watch it, and you'll have a list here of each day, the different videos. You can go back and watch the lectures. So the idea here is for you to focus on trying to understand what I'm doing, and always knowing you'll be able to go back and look at something. So you don't have to sit there and be like, okay, I just need to copy what he's putting on the board. I'll figure this all out later. Instead, pay more attention to what's happening and ask questions when you're lost.
So I have a couple of things here for you. In the new integrals, it would be something we like. Now let's compare that to the other one.
Okay, so that just gives you an idea of what those videos will look like. And you can make them bigger, and they come out pretty good on most computers. I lost the syllabus, darn it. Go back to this thing. Okay, so that's how the course. Electronic devices. You may use a laptop or tablet to view the lecture notes in class, but using any electronic device to do anything unrelated to this course will result in a 10% penalty on your next exam. You'll be asked to leave and counted absent. So I have a pretty big problem with people texting or doing stuff that's not related to the course during class, and I penalize you on your next test by taking a 10% off. I also do the same thing if you're sleeping or being disruptive in class. Scholastic dishonesty. If you're caught cheating in any way, you'll be pretty much, I have a no tolerance policy, so you'll be given a failing grade in the course, and you'll be asked to not come back. And that goes for anything. If I give you a quiz and I say you're supposed to work alone on it, you cheat on it, the class is now over for you. Tutoring. So we do have tutors in Juniper Hall, room 316. There are tutors that are comfortable teaching tutoring Cal 1. There are some that aren't. So I would go up there. I would talk to the head tutor over there. Her name is Debbie Rosenthal, and just ask her, who are the good Cal 1 tutors? When are they here? And she'll help you out. 6-drop rule. This is a Texas requirement to have in here. You can read through that yourself. So is this SOBI statement. Let me get to the schedule of the class. So I have this in another place that you can print out that's a lot easier to look at than this. This just shows you what we're doing day by day. This is always subject to change, but this is the plan. Notice that your final is on Thursday. Okay, the rest of this is just stuff you can read through on your own. Okay. I don't see I'm going to have to add that in there later, but I'm supposed to have a statement here about the value of an associate's degree, but I do not see it. So I'll add that in there later, but it's really just some FYI stuff, not related to this class. All right, so that is the course syllabus. Here's the schedule. So you can just click on schedule, and it should download to your computer as a PDF. And if you bring this up, here's a much better thing for you to print out. So it has, the date, when things are due, what we're going to do that day. So first day of class, we're going to cover functions. I'll give you a homework assignment. You can jot it down here. So just print this out. You can see when we have our first exam. You can see we have a spring break, and then we're going to come back from spring break, have 1 day of class, and then an exam, which I was trying to push that exam before spring break, but it's just too much material to try and cram in. So I decided to push it to the week after spring break. Then we have a bunch more material, exam 3, then a couple of sections, and then, why does that say no class on Thursday? This should not say no class. That should say review. I will fix that. Let me just jot that down real quick so I don't forget to do it. Let's see. Sorry about this. That'll just be a review day. Okay, so this day right here will be a review day. We don't have the class on Tuesday, but we do have class on that Thursday. All right, so that's our schedule. And then, okay, course video. So let me talk a little bit about the way things are supposed to work here. We're supposed to, according to that schedule, not that one, according to that schedule, we're supposed to cover 1.1 the first day of class. What I'm hoping you will do, not only hoping, but what I am assuming you will do, is come here to what are called course videos. These are videos that I have made for you before the semester started to get you acquainted with the topics. So like for chapter 1, section 1, that's 1.1, here is a video. Okay. I must warn you, the audio for these videos is not very good. I started making these videos a few years ago, and I did not have a real good microphone, and so the audio is a little bit annoying. I apologize, but it's a lot of video to go back and redo, so I've just kind of kept it. But what this does, this video, is it introduces you to the topics of 1.1, and you are supposed to view this before you come to class. This video is 16 minutes long, so you could almost consider this like homework. Let me
value plugged in to be 1 evaluates to be 2. If I plug in anything bigger than 1, then I'm going to be this parabola, which is a negative parabola, which means it opens down. So this parabola actually does something like this, curves, but I can only draw it whenever x is bigger than 1. So
okay, so I hope that gives you an idea. Of what I'm doing is I'm going through these different topics and trying to get you acquainted with the material. And then when we come to class, I spend a little more time on examples rather than the lecture. So this is almost like a pre-lecture lecture. And I would want you to watch that before class. So that's what the course videos are. Now, when I actually go to class and you're there with me, I said in the syllabus I record that. Well, I'm calling those the class lecture videos, and those will appear here. So if you click on it now, there's nothing in here. But as the days go on, they will start to appear. So you'll start to see here in this video, after our first day of class, you'll see like 2413, day 1. And so you can go back and look at this video. So that's where you get to them here. Then you have the class files. Okay, now your class files is where I've thrown a bunch of stuff that you can go mess around with. Class notes, okay. Okay, I'm going to have to clear this out, but to give you an idea, this is from last semester, so I'll get rid of it. But every time I'm writing down that stuff, no, not this one. As I'm writing things down in class, what I do is I copy it and I put it in a PDF form, and you'll come back here and you can download it. So, like I said, you're going to come to class that first day. I'm going to record the lecture, and then you can come back here after class, and you'll be able to find that lecture not only in the video format, but you'll be able to bring up the PDF. Let me show you what that looks like. So this is just like everything I wrote down on the board. Okay, so everything I was doing on the board is written down here. And then I had my little homework assignment there. So again, it's just more resources for you here. Let me go back here. And then I have the course notes. Now these course notes are the ones, remember the course videos are the ones you're supposed to watch before class. These notes, it's the entire chapter. Those should look familiar to the video I showed you a little while ago. And you can print these out and bring these to class if you want. I'm not going to follow these notes during class, but it's a good place to have, as a reference here. So this is all here for you. It's just information to help you in this class. And then I have reviews for exams. Let me see what I've got here. Exams, just a couple of exam reviews. I don't have a review for every exam right here. Exam, some study group stuff, just old stuff in here. Then you have your schedule, and then your formulas. You're allowed to print these formulas out. Okay, so I believe it's 6 pages of formulas. You're allowed to use them on your tests. So it's your responsibility to go ahead and get these formulas, print them out, bring them with you every class so you can start getting used to them, because you'll need them. On any given day, you might need a formula off this thing. Okay, so those are the files there. Okay, so now what else do we have here? The syllabus confirmation quiz. You're supposed to take this and do this by Friday, the 23rd. Okay, I'm going to just show you what this quiz is. It's a required quiz. This is the only quiz you'll do online, so just so you know. So I'm taking the quiz here. It says, I have read the syllabus, watched the orientation video, and understand the requirements of this course. I understand that to succeed, spelling mistake there, that to succeed in this course, I need to attempt all homework and get help when I'm unclear on a concept. I understand that I should be able to commit at least 6 hours per week outside of class to study and complete assignments. I've been given my instructor's cell phone number, email address, and office hours so I can get help when necessary. This is basically saying, hey, look, you know going ahead, right, that this is going to require a lot of work on your part to succeed in the course. There's no surprise here. All right, you confirm that, or you say you have no idea what's happening, and then you submit the quiz. All right. Again, the deadline on that is January 23rd, which is that Friday at 11:59 p.m. So make sure you take that quiz. Okay, so that's it for the stuff that's here. Discussions, we do have a discussion board for the course. So if you want to, you can throw some stuff in here. Anything you want to talk about with other classmates or with me, go ahead and put them here. Let's see what's in here. I'm going to remove this. oh, I'm in as a student. That's why I can't remove it. Okay, so, but just realize this is a place you can go to get help or to ask questions. And since it's a public forum, we can help each other here. So grades. So as you go on, you'll see your grades appearing in here. You'll have, you know, oh, the confirmation quiz, any bonuses, the exams, other quizzes. This shows down the breakdown of the grades. And that's it. And then people, this is the place where you can go to find classmates, email them. So find your classmates, click on them, and I believe you can email them. Let me see what this groups thing is. No, that won't matter. We don't have any groups set up in this class. All right, well, that's just an introduction to, you know, how things are going to work in this class. I hope that that helps get us started. Make sure that you watch the video, read through the syllabus on your own. Go back and watch the video if there's any questions. I'll clarify anything when we meet on that Tuesday, and I'll make those adjustments on the schedule that I had noted there was an error there. So, all right, look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good day.